It's about 3 months after the Supreme Court judgment granting full autonomy for local governments. The judgment generated diverse reactions from Nigerians as state governments scheduled local government elections. So far, at least 13 states have held council polls after the Supreme Court judgment in July. Today, Plateau State joins the list as residents exercise their franchise to elect local government chairmen and ward councillors. Senior reporter Funam Joshua monitored the exercise and now reports.
The election officially kicked off at 8 in the morning. The officials of the state electoral body were on the ground to commence the process at the stipulated time. However, in some places, the smart card machine recorded some challenges that caused a delay in the process at some polling units. The peaceful conduct of residents before and during the exercise was highly commended by stakeholders in the state.
I'm glad I have just voted. The process is going on seamlessly, as you can see yourselves. And I'm sure that at the end of the day, God willing, the process is quite fast. In fact, faster than the beavers machine that we use in general elections. And I'm confident that before long, the long queue of voters will be cleared.
We also had very big challenge with the software that is installed in smartphones for the presiding officers to use. Most of the polling units, in fact, uncountable, complained about the malfunction of this software. And we had no option than to go back to Plateau. We sat with the EO and we have all entered into an agreement that people should vote using manual. And that's what is relieving the situation as at now. And quite a number of polling units, particularly in Wase, have gone ahead to vote without the software.
Alhamdulillah, I've casted my vote in my polling unit at Jambar polling unit, precisely health center, and everything was peaceful before leaving the center to see things by myself. But so far, I have never seen any element of violence in the local government, in their constituency.
The exercise so far here in Plateau State is going on peacefully from the beginning to where we are at the moment. Residents, electorates across the state are called upon to maintain and sustain this effort in the interest of peace, progress of the state. Funam Joshua, TVC News, Wasi.
Funam Joshua joins me on the news now for more updates on today's exercise. Funam, what's the situation on the Plateau following the day's local government election?
Thank you. Here in Wasi, we're at the collection center, hoping the collection will commence. But then here the place is empty with no presence of the Plateau officials, only the presence of security operatives at the moment. So the update generally is that no collection, or any activities ongoing within the collection center. Probably it will come in the next hours, but then at the moment, this is the situation.
All right, but has voting ended in most of the polling units around there?
Yes. Some of the places around 6 o'clock, precisely the time stipulated to end the exercise. That is why, like I said, we thought probably the collection will commence immediately. Because virtually all the polling units, that we went round, the exercise, ended within that time. But we don't really know the reason why they are yet to commence the collection at the center.
All right, but so far, what is the reaction of residents regarding the exercise today?
It's commendation across the state, following the peaceful conduct and the exercise generally, how it started peacefully and then seeing the end peacefully. It's commendation across the state from stakeholders and residents. Looking at comparing the way it used to be, in the previous election, this one came in a manner that, I said, residents are, really commended the Plateau for how they were able to manage it from complaints and how some of the software, the challenge they have the malfunction of some of the software, and how they were able to coordinate and manage the situation. So the whole thing is commendation generally on the peaceful conduct.
All right, Funam, thank you very much for that update. We'll be back with you when we get word regarding the start of collation. Thank you again, Funam Joshua.